Crypto is entering the expansion phase of this cycle, with the altcoin market breaking out and the RSI is breaking out too. This while the most pivotal event is about to happen this week. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Bitcoin. Why does the bull market start now? Need to talk about Ethereum and many more. So, as always, let's get started with a shorter time frame. And in a shorter time frame, Bitcoin has been perfectly bouncing back to the upside. While again, everybody has been panicking at the exact bottom. Everybody has been flipping fearful at the exact bottom. We have been turning back bullish again, and Bitcoin is reclaiming back inside of the range. Just like we have been coming bearish at the exact top because of a liquidity grab above the range, right here we have been becoming back bullish again because of this liquidity grab from the downside. Right now Bitcoin is entering back inside of the range, reaching that middle line level of resistance, but I think it is only going to be a matter of time until we will break above this level and reach the upper side of the range again, sitting at 122k level, 123k level, which is going to be my target for that shorter time frame. Yes, I do think that Bitcoin has been lagging behind the stock market and the gold price chart, and this has been a major driver of why Bitcoin is catching up back to the upside. The biggest driver, I think, will be the rate cuts coming up, but more on that a bit later. Definitely, Bitcoin is catching back up with the global liquidity indicator, catching back up with the stock market and with the gold price. And this is exactly what I've been telling you at the exact bottom. While everybody has been freaking out about this global liquidity, I've been saying at the bottom, do not ignore this. This will be a big trap. And right now, that trap is playing out. While everybody has been selling off at the bottom, we have been buying it. And we have been entering our long positions, which are all massively printing in a big profit. So the September trap has been exactly playing out. And we have been filling up our CME gap sitting above us. Yesterday and the day before, I've been saying some consolidation is going to be likely. But then beginning next week again, we can be trending even further to the upside. Right now we have just entered a new week. So yes, I do think that Bitcoin will be continuing even higher. So yes, I do think that Bitcoin can continue even higher inside of this range. And that is also the reason why we've been entering up our massive long positions over on weeks with our platinum group, which is free to join with that first link down below. Check out all of my Telegram groups over here. And with my Platinum group, we have been entering up all of these long positions exactly at the bottoms. And right now we are printing with our Ethereum position 412k in a profit, with Sui, with BNB, with Cardano, with Solana, and with Ethena. In total, sitting over $1 million in profits on my altcoin trades. And all of my entries were shared in that Platinum group, which is free to join. But crypto is about to enter the most pivotal week, arguably, for this cycle, because we are about to see another rate cut. Last year, we have also seen an interest rate cut in 2024, September, and during that time period, we have seen an upwards consolidation, and then during Q4, we have been seeing an explosive move to the upside. Now, I think that something similar will happen, but this time around, it's going to be a bit different. Because yes, in a shorter time frame, these rate cuts are going to be extremely bullish. And I do think the market can definitely trend even higher, just like it did in 2019. But what is very important to keep in mind is that these rate cuts, which we are about to get now, in my opinion, are recessionary rate cuts, which will happen because the economy is starting to weaken. And if we have a look into the statistics and into the data, recessionary cuts, like you can see on the bottom side of the screen of this screenshot, well, recessionary cuts are always bearish for the markets. So I think we can have a look into a similar situation, like for example in 2019, where in that shorter time frame, we can definitely go even further to the upside and we can see some big gains still being made, but in a medium time frame, we should be getting cautious Now, I will be going over this exactly in more detail later, but definitely I will be live streaming this event in 2 days' time, the FOMC meeting, which will be very important to watch because depending on what Jerome Powell will actually say, well, this is going to be changing up the markets by a lot. So definitely stay tuned for that, for the live stream that I will be doing. One thing is going to be for certain, a big week is going to be ahead. And I do think that this week is still going to be bullish, especially for the altcoins, because I do think that the big bull market has just been getting started now. Now, yes, the bull run has already started way before, and we have already made a lot of money trading it perfectly. But what I'm meaning to say is that we are entering that last part of the cycle where most amount of money will be made. We are entering that expansion phase for the total crypto market cap, and specifically for the altcoins, because having a look into the total tree, so the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and excluding Ethereum, well, this one is just starting to break out now into new all-time highs. So the real bull market is basically starting for the altcoins, and most amount of money will always be made for the majority of the people with altcoins, especially during that last part of the cycle. So that is why I will say that the real bull market will start now. Basically, because the real alt season is starting. Yes, we've already been making a lot of money during this entirety of this cycle, but this is going to be the part where majority of the money will be made. Now, if we're going to be having a look into this graph, well, the crypto total market cap is right now breaking out on the RSI indicator. Like you can see, we have been creating a small little downtrend in a shorter time frame, which is right now breaking out to the upside. So on top of that, we are entering that expansion phase in that longer time frame after the cup and handle breakout that we have been seeing. So I do think that the crypto total market cap will explode to this level of resistance, which is an RSI level of resistance, and which we can easily reach within the next 1 to 2 months. Yes, I do think that Bitcoin can be going a little bit higher, but is soon about to top out. But keep in mind that even though Bitcoin might top out in about 2 to 4 weeks time, well, altcoins can still run for about 1 to 2 months longer, meaning that altcoins can still run and can still go to the upside for a total of 3 months. And especially if Bitcoin is just going to be seeing some sideways consolidation inside of this current range, well, we can still see altcoins popping off during this range. Now, 100%, this is going to be the easiest part of the cycle to make money. I think during this part of the cycle, it will be so easy to make a lot of money. The hard part will be to keep it. So keep in mind that you will need to take your profits eventually. However, if you are going to be getting interested in trading this easy part of the cycle, just like I'm currently doing, make sure to check out the Platinum group and also sign up over on the Weeks with that second link down below. Because with that second link down below, whatever you deposit, Weeks is going to be matching that with a free Ethereum position. If you deposit 5K, you're going to be getting a free 5K Ethereum position. On top of that, you can also claim a 30K deposit bonus and a 25% trading fee discount, which is making Weeks the best trading exchange to be currently trading at. So definitely check that one out. Anyways, having a look into Ethereum, Ethereum is continuing to show a lot of strength. Right now, it is still just trading inside of the waiting room, how I call it, inside of this consolidation in between that 4K level of support and that previous all-time high level of resistance. Right now, we are trading in between these levels, and it is just going to be a waiting game until eventually we will see a break above this level of resistance, which I think will only be a matter of time. Now, yes, ETH-BTC is still looking extremely bullish, and while Bitcoin is already looking quite good, well, I think Ethereum is looking great because also ETH-BTC is looking bullish. This is going to be the next level of resistance, which is going to be about 10% away for ETH-BTC, meaning that Ethereum can outperform with another 13% to be exact against the Bitcoin pair. So if Bitcoin will pump with 10%, Ethereum will probably pump with 23%. Anyways, if BTC in that longer time frame is still looking very good, we are sitting in that markup phase. We are entering that beginning of the end part of the cycle where I think Bitcoin is almost about to top out. However, the altcoins can definitely run a lot higher, like we can always see in the last part of the cycle. During that last part of the cycle, altcoins will always continue to run a lot higher than Bitcoin will do. Now, during this part of the cycle, I think the Bitcoin dominance will continue to fall a lot lower. So a lot of money will be made with the altcoins. Keep that one in mind. It's going to be very important to keep it in mind. With the total 3 also breaking out above that previous all-time high right now, with a very good 2-weekly candle closing above, and which is basically the highest 2-week candle ever to be closed for the total 3. So for the crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, so basically all of the altcoins combined, well, it is breaking out now, and I think we are entering that easy part of the cycle where it will be very easy to make a lot of money. Like I've shared in my Platinum group, we are entering easy mode again, the type of market where day trading becomes simple and it's possible to quickly run up fresh accounts. That is why I'm running up a fresh 10K account. I'll be sharing and documenting everything live in my Platinum group, and I'll be documenting every single little trade. Here is the strategy outlined over here. So make sure to join the Platinum group with the first link down below if you are going to be getting interested in following me on this journey, because I've been printing a lot of money already with my swing trading positions, and right now I'm pretty sure that I'm also about to print with these day trading positions, which will be very easy for you guys to follow. Definitely that real bull market is starting now. Do not ignore it. Do not fade it. And anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to follow me over on X. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out all of the links down below. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.